What do you think the next coaching trend is going to be?
I think the current coaching trend has had such success, we may not see a change for a while. The trend is hiring young assistant coaches to get in charge of their own operation. Look no further than guys like Mark Dagno and Taylor Jenkins. These young guys have had tremendous success building out programs. I think it's something that's going to continue.
It's good from long range.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Booker with no one around sinks the triple. Booker's got 18 points.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
The shot's good from Christie.
And the three-point shot of Christie, so dangerous. A very capable shooter when the D gives him space.
Now here's Booker. 18 points for him. Oladipo outside. Duncan outside. And he's going to get whistled for that foul. Gee, that was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
And the Wildcats call time here. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Coming onto the floor for the away team, number 8, Danilo Gallinari.
And so it's Rondo bringing it up for the Wildcats. 9-point game. Booker outside to the middle. That's Umbo. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And when Mutombo is forcing the issue, it puts defenders in a bind, which is why you have to foul him there.
Wildcats making a switch here. And Utah has possession. There's 31 seconds left to play here in the first. Pass to Baylor. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. 20 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Now Booker. He's got 18. Gallinari is screen. That one off the back iron and out.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. Wildcats lead by 10. From and glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And looking at what we've seen from the Wildcats so far, what do you guys think?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
Outside Bosch. Duncan with it. Now Smith defending. On deep. Marley. That's good. And so Duncan with the assist. Marley's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Now here is Smith. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Clock at 6. Here's Smith. And Smith with the stuff.
A gifted aerial artist. Smith loves getting to the hoop.
Pass to Duncan. And Duncan gets double teamed. Jazz passing it around. And Duncan throws it down hard.
Yeah, and at 7-1, Duncan is a problem in the paint. Outstanding with his extension there and just hammering it home.
And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Launches it. Tim Duncan grabs the miss.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Pass to Duncan.
2 fouls already on him. That is not the way to get your minutes per game up.
So both teams making some changes here. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Wildcats. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, thanks very much. You know, Devin Booker has a take on load management. He says, I'm not a part of that. I spend a lot of time in the summer making sure my body can take that load on. I want to be out there doing what I have to help the team. That's how I've always been. And I haven't lost sight of those kids up in the stands that might be seeing me for the first time. Kevin, back to you.
I like that perspective, D.A. Thanks. With the fadeaway. And he can't bank that one in. The three. Knocks down the 3 ball. And the Wildcats lead by 10.
I've always appreciated the unselfish nature of George Hill. He always has his eyes surveying the floor.
Olajuwon, left side. And it's Olajuwon with the jam.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. And it's Hill penetrating. Molinari wide open. A 3-pointer, no good. Here's the Jazz with the ball. Trailing here by 8. Here's Olajuwon. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game. Here's Pettit. Sinks the 3-pointer. Pettit's got 6 in the quarter.
And getting going here in the second quarter, his second 3-pointer of the game.
Kicks it out to Olajuwon. Another miss by Olajuwon.
This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots.
That one good for 2. Pettit's got the lead up to 13 now for the Wildcats. Timeout is called, first of the game for the Jazz.
Free t-shirts coming your way. Let's hear you make some noise.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Pass to Olajuwon. It's stolen by Rodman. Lobbed up there for Booker. On the wing, Booker lets the 3 fly. It's good again, and an excellent 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from 3-point range.
Oladipo, good.
Well, Victor Oladipo wants the 3-point answer, and he delivers it. Nicely done.
Smith surveying the D. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's Oladipo, and it's Oladipo with the jam.
Wow, the handle of Victor Oladipo is fantastic. Uses that to get right through the defense.
Screen by Smith. On the wing, Booker shoots it. Count it, and he's now 8 of 9 from the floor.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Inside. Back to Oladipo. Fires the three. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
You know, building up confidence as the game goes on. Hit one from behind the arc in the opening period. 2 here in the second.
The drive by Rondo. There's 48 seconds left in the first half. Shot clock at 6. Utah with the rebound.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play. Well, this quarter has been all about this guy. He is trying to close the gap in the score.
Rondo drives in. Kicks it out to Booker. From outside, off the mark. And it's Utah's ball. They're on an 11-2 run. Olajuwon, right side. And it's Rajon Rondo with the foul. That's his first foul. Utah calls timeout. Kind of like what Devin Booker is doing in this one.
Yeah, I think they've got to be talking about just guarding him a little more tightly on the perimeter or keep the ball out of his hands as much as possible, period. That's about the only way you're going to cool this guy off.
And here is Baylor. Fader on the way. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Dikembe Mutombo.
And, you know, beyond all the things Baylor gives you, he's an entertainer out on the floor. The acrobatics we see, something spectacular from this guy almost every game.
It'll count. That one doesn't go. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. It's the Wildcats. They're up by 5. And we'll be back right after this. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Rondo with the steal. Pass to Pettit. And Greg, we still see players embellishing contact. Is enough being done to discourage those creative flourishes?
We're talking about flopping, right? I mean, we're seeing the league experiment assessing a technical free throw. It's necessary or guys will keep jerking their heads and falling down, and who wants to see that? And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. Booker outside. 6 on the shot clock. That one goes. Count it. Booker's got 25 points in the game. A wide open look here for Oladipo. Misses the 3.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Booker outside. Driving to the basket. Up and in. That's his 10th make in the contest. He has only taken 13 shots.
How did Booker get that to go? This guy is such a great shot maker.
At the elbow, Olajuwon. Olajuwon drawn the double team. Down low. And it's out of bounds. Utah able to retain possession here. Here is Olajuwon. Just 5 to shoot. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
Jump ball call.
Shot clock at 3. To the inside. He doesn't hit that one. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Duncan with the block.
He's the defensive anchor for this team. Duncan excels at reading shooters and then altering their shots.
Utah moving it around. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tony Allen. That's his first foul. And the Wildcats call time here.
Next time for Caesar.
Pass to Duncan. Olajuwon with it. Defended by Allen. Just 5 on the clock. The kick out to Oladipo. Over Allen. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Now here's Booker. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. At the elbow, Smith. Booker inside. And the dunk by Booker.
We've come to expect this from Devin Booker. This guy is a relentless force on the offensive end.
They get a hand on it. Stolen by Allen. And here we go. Pass to Booker. Back to Allen. And here is Rodman. The three-pointer off the mark. Oladipo with the ball. And Allen picks him up defensively. Picked by Olajuwon. Inside. Trying to get something going. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Dennis Rodman picks one up.
And forget about finesse. This big fella's all about the power.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. And now they decide to foul intentionally. Wildcats making a switch here.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Outside Rondo. Pass to Mutombo. Stolen by Bosch. Duncan with it. Latrey. And that one's good by Bosch. Bosch has got 6.
And Bosch proving he has the range. The D has to take him seriously from outside.
And there's the drive. Hit it. Drops in the layup for 2. And the Wildcats lead by 5.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And the dunk by Baylor.
Oh, reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display. Here's Rondo with the drive. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Larry Hughes.
And just enjoy watching Rondo utilize that speed on the drive. Just kind of nice through the defense there and dares you to attack it.
And he's good on the second. 1:15 left in the third quarter. Marley with it. Now Smith defending. Pass to Hughes. It's stolen by Mutombo. Smith inside. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production.
And I love the way he uses his size there to make sure he gets that ball.
And it's Rajon Rondo with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. And they double up Baylor. Knocked loose.
And
and that's a couple of very shaky possessions in a row. One turnover right after the other.
That one falls.
And although not the biggest guy, you got to love how Rondo uses his body inside. Has a great touch as well around the rim.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Out to Duncan. Three-pointer. Tumbo grabs the board. Here are the Wildcats. At one point, they led by 16. When this game is done, they'll be off to Miami to take on the Heat. And that will conclude a 4-game road trip.
Yeah, you want to be successful. You got to make Rondo beat you with his jumper. You can't allow him to torch you on the drive.
And offensively, a great show for the fans through the first 3 quarters. It's been a fun game to watch. Wildcats lead by 8. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And so he'll bring it up for the Wildcats. They're leading by 8. Driving inside.
Really, really good possession there. They've never lost their focus, even as the game's gotten tight.
You know, a few more possessions like that one, and they can put the finishing touches on this game. They just have to have effective trips like that one.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Wildcats.
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
And the other thing, guys, that they've been very effective at is shooting the long-range jumpers. The defense has been having trouble closing out to them in this game in particular.
Booker outside. 6 to shoot. Pass to Pettit. This one for 3. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
Yeah, Booker keeping that defense off balance with his passing ability right there.
Olajuwon inside. Nice fake with the layup off the mark. Beyond the arc. And it's Pettit missing. Jazz trailed by 12. Oladipo for 3. Dennis Rodman pulls it in. Allen left side. On the wing, Booker. Sinks that one from the post. 31 points for Devin Booker.
Well, you love the lethal scoring ability off the dribble. Booker putting extraordinary pressure on the defense.
Olajuwon left side. Over Rodman. Pass to Marley. Back to Olajuwon. Here's Christie. The 3 from Marley. Rodman with the rebound. And here is Hill. He's guarded by Marley. On the wing, Marley. A 3-pointer is right on target.
Yeah, Thunder Dan Marley, a lights-out perimeter scorer, a talented shooter from deep.
He takes it in.
Now, how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Here's Oladipo. And it's Oladipo with the jam.
Now, Victor Oladipo has a lethal offensive game, and he knows when to fill it up.
And he commits the intentional foul. Utah calls timeout. Kind of like what Devin Booker is doing in this one.
Boy, he's been relentless. And to this point, they haven't had an answer for him on the inside. Let's see if they make some adjustments coming out of the timeout.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, D.A.?
Hey, guys, now during that break, Will Hardy with some good words for his team. And it was an intense huddle. Coach challenged his team. He told them the effort's not there. It has to get better. We'll see if those words work, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Bangs home the trifecta. Booker's got 34 points.
Well, all night he has made an impact at the offensive end. Now he's trying to shut the door.
Baylor with the ball. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Third personal foul.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
For Utah.
And the second free throw, good. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Rondo, good. And the Wildcats lead by 15.
And easy to appreciate Rondo's handle. He's got one of the tightest in the league.
Now Hughes from the arc. Gallinari with the rebound.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And the foul called on Larry Hughes. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Checking in for the LA team. Number 11.
Smith outside. And he finishes nicely on the way.
And no fear of where the D was on that one. Smith going right to the basket.
Going inside. Pass to Christie. Three-pointer. The Jazz again can't hit it.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
It's stolen by Duncan. Here's Baylor. And Baylor throws it down.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Wildcats.
We got to see a display of offensive prowess in this one that got it done. High-scoring game.
Bucket after bucket. They were really in attack mode all game long.
And with this win, they'll end up notching another victory for this year's campaign, win number 33.
And as we get set to put this one to bed, a one-sided season series thus far. They've won 2 straight.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Devin Booker.
This guy has been shot-making all night long. He commands the rock and takes over.
Here's Duncan. And again, it's Utah.
Duncan with that innate ability to shoot the basketball.
They set the pick. Gallinari attacking. And Gallinari throws it down.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
And that's just too deep. Olajuwon with way too many moves in there, almost automatic.
Here's Pettit. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And the Jazz with possession here. 15-point game. Oladipo for 3. Gallinari inside the three-point line. And the jumper is good.
Spirited performance. You love to get this kind of win, especially on the road.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
And an intentional foul right there.
You know, give them credit for still battling here down the stretch, but I think it's too little too late.
And ever since he came straight out of high school into the NBA, there's always been a drive in Josh Smith. He plays like he's got something to prove.
Here's Olajuwon. Nice move. Misses the shot. So we see the Wildcats get the win here. This crowd would...
The wave inside her mind is all a game. I rock